Hi Tammy, I just thought it might be quicker and better if I do a little video of what I'm talking about. So we are trying to put some structure around the Year 5 SMTS and also move it into a course where both the city students and the rural students can see it. So we're looking at the 5th year MBBS examination course, which looks like this, which I've given you access to. It should come through tomorrow. And if you go into that course, I have set up in the modules area. So go into modules and scroll down to here. You can see I've put the formative practice quizzes in, and I'll talk to you about how to update that closer to the time. And then there's Year 5 SMTS topics, which we are adding the learning objectives, readings and study guides for. So I've created this page about the SMTS program, which has a little bit of information for students, and then under that we're going to have all the topics listed. And Laurie and I decided they should be in alphabetical order in this course because the timetable changes regularly. And as the first step, we're going to just copy over what we've got for PALMS, and then I'm going to hand it over to the city staff to maintain. So they're going to have to maintain it, but we thought we'd set it up for them initially. So if you have a look at, if we go into the first topic, ischemic heart disease, basically what I've done is pretty much copied over the content from our PALMS Google Doc. Made sure the links work, updated some of the headings, put in a placeholder for the presentation slides, which we'll have to get from the city, from the Metro staff, and yeah, that's about it. So it's not too tricky. So perhaps what I'll do, I'll just go back, is we'll just do one more topic. So I'm going to add a topic as well. Just notice we've left them all unpublished, so that means that students can't see them yet because we want to set it all up, make sure it's correct, and then we'll publish it all in one go. So to do this, I am going to press the add button. I'm going to select a content page. I'm going to say a new page. I'm going to call it diabetes. I'm going to indent it, I think it's 2 levels, add the item. Oops, sorry, when you do the indent just 1 level. Okay, then I'm going to go into that page, and what I get is this. So I've got my heading and nothing else, so I'm going to say edit the page, and then what I want to do is go to my PALMS collaborative Google Doc that you created at the start of this year that you can get to from the Rural Med course, collaborations, this one, basically, and then we're going to go to that topic, which is diabetes. So I'll jump down to diabetes, and I am going to copy all of that to there, simply copy it, and then paste it, and then we just need to make the small changes to the headings. So learning objectives, that's fine, and then we're calling these actually I'm just going to get the other one up next to it so I can check it out because I can't even remember. I think we're calling these pre-readings, and this is study guide, because they're not doing a collaborative doc. And then we change this one to presentation. And we say something there. Hang on, I'm just going to go down and look what it was. I hope you're watching this at double speed. I know it's a bit boring. Okay, so we'll copy that. It's going to be a lot of copy paste. Presentation, and then post tutorial notes. And we've got none for this topic, so we will just leave that for now. Just check any spelling, grammar, if they come up. Okay. All right. Now, the next step is any links in this, like pre-readings, for example, these two links here. If we can find the link on the web, that's great, because then we don't have to have this problem of linking within courses. So basically, because I've copied this from the Rural Med course, this links into the Rural Medicine course. However, non-rural students will not be able to access it, so they'll get an error, and then it will be a real hassle for us. So I don't know if we can find this particular resource. Sometimes you can just find it on Australian Doctor, maybe. All right, so we can't find it. Let's say we can't find it. Oh, hang on, how to treat. Okay, I'm just going to see if I can find it, because if I can find it, that's better. 0 results. Hang on. I don't think this is right. Okay, that's too tricky, so back to the drawing board. So we couldn't find the resource online. If we could, we would just copy the actual public hyperlink and put it in there, but I can't find it. So what I'm going to do is, we're looking for how to treat diabetes part 1. I'm going to delete that hyperlink and put my cursor where I want the new hyperlink to go. I'm going to do a shift enter to get it just on the line directly below. If you hold down shift and press enter, that's what will happen. And then I have already just mass imported all of our PALMS files from Rural Medicine. So over here on the right hand side, I go into files. Instead of PALMS, it's called Year 5 SMTS. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to click to the topic we're in and hope that it's in there. So diabetes. And then I'm going to scroll down, and this one, yes, it is there. So basically, how to treat, sometimes you're going to have to decode this a little bit. Diabetes part 1. So how to treat is HTT. So how to treat diabetes is this one here, part 1. And that will put the link in correctly. And diabetes part 2. There we go. So now we've fixed up those links. We check for any other links and then save the page. Okay, pre-reading, study guide, presentation, and that's about all we need to do. Yeah, so basically for each topic that's what we have to do. The trickiest part is fixing up any links to my uni documents. And I'm going to leave it there. Okay.